Today, guys, I'm going to do a CSGO inventory update for June of 2020. And yeah, I still have every skin in the game. So guys, let's get right into it. Hey, what's up guys, it's Chipper here and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're doing an inventory update video for June 2020 and this is my current inventory. But first though, before we actually get into things, I just want to say something real quick and then a quick word from our sponsor and then we'll hop right into it. Hey guys, I have a Discord server. Make sure to join if you haven't already because we have a really awesome community, and also you can get the notification squad role to where you get notified every time I upload or every time I stream. Plus you get access to giveaways if you're active above level 15 or if you're a Twitch sub and a Patreon. We do that to keep out giveaway hunters. And anyways guys, so make sure to join if you haven't already. Follow my social media, check out all the links in the description down below, and let's get right into the sponsor. Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be talking about freeskins.com. They are today's sponsor. Huge thank you to them. It's a pretty dope site where you can earn CSGO skins by completing offers for coins. They have featured offers that always pay out, and all you have to do is just download games on your phone and reach a certain level and you basically get some coins. They also have surveys and they have instant CSGO skin withdrawals so you don't have to wait. Freeskins.com, use code TURBO for 100 coins. Check it out. It's a pretty cool site and it's a way to earn some free CSGO skins by just spending a little bit of time just doing different things. Freeskins.com, use code TURBO. And yeah, I want to give a big massive thank you to freeskins.com. Because of them, we are doing the Kara Lore giveaway and we're getting closer and closer to 75k. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And guys, let's get into it. By the way, guys, I do have some more skins, but they're actually on sale on Skinport. If you do want to pick up any of them, there is going to be 2 links in the description down below. One of them will be for my store, and another one is my affiliate link. And if you do use that link, and if you do buy or sell anything on the site, it does directly support the channel. And thank you very much if you do use the link. I appreciate it. And I guess let's get into the inventory. All right, so guys, before we actually get into the inventory, first of all, I want to go through a bunch of the storage units just to give you guys a little bit of context. So basically, this is the giveaways box right here. Pretty much all of these skins are specifically for giveaways. I give away some of them on Twitter, like via like just random stuff. We do them on like Discord, my Twitch. And yeah, and also once we get partnered on Twitch, we're going to be doing a 7 CSGO knife giveaway. We have this one. We have a flip knife lore, and then these 2 over here, and then there's like another one up here. And those are these. And these are the 7 knives we have planned. So once we get partnered on Twitch, we're going to be doing a, I guess, 12 to 24 hour stream, basically celebrating, and we'll be giving all those back to the community. We still have quite a ways to go before we can get partnered. We need to like basically double our overall viewership. But then once we hit it, then we can apply, and hopefully they'll say yes. And then we also have the content box basically from sponsors, and all these skins are specifically for like future events and just future things that we have planned. Usually we do these kind of events when we hit some sort of milestone on Twitch. So if we hit like the sub goal or the bit goal a couple times a week, and if we have like a really good week on Twitch, on the following Saturday we usually do something really cool for like either like a skin, a knife, or like a pair of gloves. And also, fun fact, I actually did end up picking up, I still have every skin in the game, so I have a bunch of them actually in storage units. So unfortunately not all of them are available. Here, let me actually retrieve a couple of them. Yeah, so pretty much in here I have a bunch of like extra skins that I just didn't really have room for in the inventory, and we're going to be bringing a few of them out, but this is pretty much just what's in the full skin collection storage unit, and we are removing a couple of them, so obviously we can check them out in game. Let's go over to collection, and so I do have a bunch of skins in storage units because I don't have enough room in my inventory to have everything out at once. But basically, I do have every single skin in the game, which took way too long to do, but you know what? It was worth it because at the end of the day, it was like a fun thing to do during quarantine. Glad I did it. All right, anyways, guys, let's get into my loadout. So real quick, so before we hop in game and check out some of like the best skins in game, I'm going to go over my loadout really quickly. So I use the USPS Neo Noir. For the dual Berettas, I use the twin turbos. For the P250, I mix it up all the time, but I like to use the Miratos, the Asimov, and sometimes the Vino Primo and the Whiteout. For the 5.7, I stick with like either the Angry Mob or the Hyper Beast, because those are just my favorite ones. And then for the Deagle, I mix it up. I use the Emerald Jormungandr, I use the Deagle Blaze, sometimes the hand cannon, but also sometimes I do end up using the Code Red. And then in terms of the Glock, so I use the Glock Fade, and then for the CZ, I currently have the Crimson Web equipped, which is a very nice skin, but I also like the Chalice too. For the SMGs, I use the Mac 10 Discotheque because it's the best Mac 10 in the game in my opinion. The MP7 Bloodsport, the UMP Primal Saber, the best UMP in the game straight up. I try mix it up sometimes. Sometimes I use the Emerald Dragon, sometimes I use the Death by Kitty. It just depends. And then for the PP Bison, I always use either the Judgment of Anubis or the High Roller. And then for the MP9, of course, I use the Wild Lily because I think it's the best looking MP9 skin in the game. Moving on to the rifles, for the FAMAS, I use the Commemoration because epic skin. For the Scout, I use the Dragonfire. For the Scar 20, I don't really use the Scar 20, so I just put on like whatever. For the op, so I kind of mix it up every once in a while. Like I'm going to be hopping in game pretty soon and we're going to be checking picking out some of the best skins, but I like to switch between the gun gear and my new Redline that I picked up that has 3 IBuyPower Holos on it. And then for the AUG, I use the Aki Hub Accept, and then for the M4A4 or the M4A1S, I usually switch between the Howl for the M4A4, and then for the M4A1S, I mostly use the Hot Rod with 3 crown foils. And then for the AUG, I use the Aki Hub Accept, and that's, oh yeah, I already said that. For the Krieg, I use the Integral. For the G3 SG1, I use the Executioner. For the Glow, I use the Sugar Rush. And then for the AK, I always either use a Scar Pattern Blue Gem or I use the Wild Lotus. I always switch between the two because they're both really nice. And then I don't really use heavies too often, so I just have kind of like a red themed kind of like heavy inventory going on here. And then of course for the knife, I use the Kara Blue Gem all the time. Sometimes I also use the Kara Sapphire and the Fire and Ice. And then for the gloves, honestly my 2 favorite pairs of gloves in the game are definitely the Pandora's Boxes and the Cobalt Skulls. Anyways guys, let's actually hop in game. Guys, now we're going to be hopping in game and we're going to be checking out some of the highlights. So obviously, yeah, so for the Glock Fade, because it is just, it looks so nice with the Pandora's Boxes. I definitely think it's one of the best Glock glove combos in the game. And then this is what the Kara Blue Gem looks like with the Pandora's Boxes. I mean, obviously it doesn't really match too well, but I think it contrasts very well, like purple and light blue. Very, very nice combination in my opinion. And then this is my AK Scar Pattern. Basically, I decided to put 3 Halo stickers on it because I'm such a big fan of Halo. And there's also a crown foil on wood too, which is super dope. And pretty much the reason why this is the #1 pattern blue gem in the game is because it's pretty much a full blue top. And then there's like a little bit of a scar right next to the legendary sticker. Kind of hard to see because it's being blocked off partially. But if you guys have seen that video where Anomaly got that $30,000 AK blue gem, this is a well-worn non-stat rag version of that. And then of course for the op, I use the gun gear just because like this is, in my opinion, this is the best op in the game. Nothing comes even remotely close to this thing. I mean, I feel like the Dragon Lore is kind of cool, but like this is just like, it's basically like blue and it turns a little purple under the right conditions. And I feel like it looks absolutely amazing with the Pandora's Boxes. These gloves and this op go super well together. Like I never want to get rid of them just because like this is such a sick combination. I think if I sold them, I would never be able to do this ever again in my life. And obviously, I still do have my factory new Dragon Lore, aka the Big D Energy. And yeah, this is kind of a meme skin, but I don't know, I love it. Because like, at the end of the day, like the Dragon Lore, I feel like the Dragon Lore is always going to have a special place in CSGO's history. It's always going to be known as like that first, like incredibly expensive op skin that, you know, it's really divisive because a lot of people like it, but also a lot of people hate it too. A lot of people think it's like really ugly. I don't think it should be worth like $5,000 right now, but I mean, that's what it is because of like Chinese collectors and like the price just going up. And I mean, if people are willing to pay for that, then I guess it kind of like you pretty much let the market decide at that point. But dude, it's absolutely awesome. This is another skin I also picked up fairly recently. I picked it up a couple months ago, but this is my first time actually showing it off in a video. So it's an op Black and Mauve with a 0.95 float. So not the best float in the world, but it still is officially a Black and Mauve, and it has a Team Dignitas non-hollow Katowice 2014 sticker on the scope, which I think is super cool. So I picked this up off of CS Money for like, it didn't really cost like anything extra. It was actually a pretty good value. Like this is actually the only op Black and Mauve I've ever owned, and I think it's a cool skin. And if I ever want to use like a Black and Mauve, I'll definitely pop this one on. For all of you fans of the Medusa, I also do have a Medusa because, I mean, well, obviously because I had to collect every skin in the game, you know, having every skin was just pretty much a requirement for that. So, yep, the Medusa is right here, and it's honestly not my favorite skin. So my biggest complaint with the Medusa is the fact that if you want to actually, like, look at the Medusa head when you're playing in game, you pretty much have to inspect it. If you don't inspect it, like, this is all you see. You just kind of see the tentacles, and it's really it's not an amazing op for like $1,000 or $2,000. And of course, you cannot forget about the prints that I ruined. And honestly, I didn't really ruin it. I think I made it better because I basically put 4 Mr. Chief stickers on an op the prints. Yep. So those are the main ops. And then this is the Wild Lotus right here. In my opinion, one of the coolest. So I feel like this is the best non-pattern based like AK in the game, just because like it's green, it's colorful, it has some flowers on it, and it's just overall a pretty awesome skin. I think it's a really dope AK. Now, is it really worth like the hefty price tag? I wouldn't say so, but I mean, well, because it's incredibly rare and it's very hard to get your hands on one of these, especially in a good condition, I can at least understand the price tag. Next up, this is actually one of the newer skins in my inventory. It's the AWP Redline field tested. It's a 0.19 float. And yes, this was the one that was on CS Money for a really long time. And it basically has 3 IBuyPower Holos on it. And a lot of people got really triggered at me for picking this up. But at the end of the day, like I've been thinking about getting this skin for a very long time. And I finally decided to pull the trigger just because like I had some skins that were just laying around. This is kind of like my dream skin, basically. like an AWP Redline with multiple IBuyPower Holos. Now, there is no way I would be able to get one with 4 IBuyPower Holos just because like it is such an expensive skin. So I just went for this one because I mean it was about 5K, and in my opinion, dude, this thing is amazing. And it also has like a Tyloo sticker on it too, which is also really cool too, because it kind of matches the stickers in a way, but it's also a little bit different too, so it mixes things up. I didn't trade for this for profit. I traded for this because I genuinely think it's an awesome skin. And actually, I do use it as my play skin a lot too, alongside the gun gear and the dragon lore. To contrast the other blue gem, this is another scar pattern AK blue gem, but this one is a 0.97 float, and it's actually the highest float in the world. Well, technically it's duped, but it's one of the 2 copies of this skin that are the #1 highest float in the world. So it's like, you pretty much can't get a more battle scarred scar pattern than this. And I just thought it was like a really cool collector's item. You know, it's a scar pattern, but it's really battle scarred, and it's kind of a meme to a certain extent. So by the way, so this is the rest of my inventory pretty much, so you can kind of slow this down if you want to like specifically look at everything that I have in here. I'm just kind of like, I'm scrolling down at a hopefully reasonable pace, and yeah, so pretty much over the course of a couple weeks, basically, I set out to pretty much collect one of every single CSGO skin in the game, and I successfully completed that mission. Actually, I'm sure a lot of you guys saw that video that I made on it, and this is just kind of like an update like a couple months later. Like now that I've had the skins for a hot minute, like, so was it worth it? Basically, I'm gonna answer the question. Why did I do it? Why did I collect every skin in the game? So the reason why was because I wanted to do something cool, and I wanted to do something unique that no one has ever really done before. So pretty much that's what I did. And then this is also my storage unit. These are some of my knives. So I did put a lot of them up for sale, like a lot of the gloves and knives and stuff. I put them up for sale on Skinport because I kind of need the money to survive. But these are the knives that I basically kept. Butterfly Marble Fade, a Butterfly Fade. I'll take these out real quick, real quick. So pretty much, guys, like no matter what, I'm never going to stop making skin-based content because I love making skin videos for CSGO, because like at the end of the day, I think the skins are like the main thing that makes CSGO stand out, and the fact there's also a market behind it, and like, I don't know, I really enjoy these kind of videos, so I'm never going to stop making them. But of course, I'm going to sell, like, you know, like if I get some extra skins that I can sell, of course I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to sell anything from my personal collection. But anyways, this is the Kara Sapphire with the Cobalt Skull Gloves. In my opinion, one of the coolest knife glove combos in the game, just because basically blue gloves and a blue karambit, like, dude, it's a dope combination. Also, this is the Butterfly Fade with the Vice gloves, and it's another really sick combination. So I ended up picking this up on CS Money. It's StatTrack, and it's a 98% fade. So I probably overpaid by a decent amount, but you know what? I don't care, because it was worth it, because this is an absolutely insane skin. Like this glove and this butterfly, like, oh, they are, dude, they go hand in hand, and they look super dope together. And you can say the exact same thing about this, like the gloves with the Karambit Fade as well. Like this is a 90-10 Kara Fade, so 100% fade with the Vice gloves, and it is a dope combination because it's like a pink and yellow knife with a pair of pink and blue gloves, and like, you know, you can't really go wrong. It's a super sick combination. And now we have the Kara Marble Fade Fire and Ice. But anyways, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and I want to give a massive thank you to freeskins.com actually for hooking us up, for sponsoring today's video, because basically without them we wouldn't have been able to put on the Karambit lore giveaway. So massive thank you to them, and a massive thank you to you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching the videos, and thank you guys for supporting the content, because without you guys I wouldn't be in this position right now, and I wouldn't be, without your support on the videos, like there is no way that I would be able to even have like a single knife, let alone like just the overall dream inventory. And I just want to thank each and every single one of you guys, because I'm only here because of you. You guys have changed my life, and I'm super grateful for everything. So thank you guys. And don't worry guys, I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep making the best videos that I can, and I want to try to even make better content. So basically, as long as I have you guys backing me up, as long as I have the Turbo Nation, I'll be totally fine, and everything is going to totally work out. So anyways guys, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that bell icon, and if you watched the video all the way until the end, leave a comment saying hashtag Turbo. I would rate your inventory a blank out of 10 and give me like a rating on a scale of 1 to 10 basically, and I'll do my best to try to give you guys a heart if you do that. And just overall guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you guys are in the market of buying or selling CSGO skins, check out my Skinport affiliate link in the description. It does give me a little bit of a kickback if you do buy or sell anything for the first year, I believe. If you were going to buy or sell skins anyways, it helps so much. I do YouTube as my full-time job, and like, you know, money can be kind of tight sometimes, so like literally any little bit helps. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. It's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.